Riverwalk, one of the highlights of any visit to San Antonio under a beautiful starlit sky. Good Friday night to you sports fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flags.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Boomer out there with Porzingis. Then it's Thornton. Then it's Anthony. And it's Rose in at the 1. Now, here's Parker. Gasol is screen on Rose. Back to Parker. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. And he lays it straight in.
There, nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Rose. Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
New York on D. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Here's Rose, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Rose, that's good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Anthony. Kicks it out to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Rose kicks to Thornton. Porzingis passes to Thornton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Thornton's got his first points in this one. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by New York.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The pass to Porzingis. Back to Thornton. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Knicks on defense, trailing by 2. Leonard with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Parker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thornton against Parker. Outside Rose, just 5 on the clock. Back to Thornton. Here's the 3. That's good. Thornton's got 5.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Parker against Rose. Parker outside. Left side Gasol. The turnaround Jay tries again, and he sinks the layup. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Some solid defense from Aldridge. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Parker. And the wing jumper offline.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Back to Thornton. Here's Rose. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. New York moving it around. Knocked loose and stolen by Aldridge. Parker kicks to Green. Outside for Gasol. He feeds it to Aldridge. Leonard with the ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. And Green gets it to go.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Thornton. 12 points his last outing. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And here they go. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Leonard. 6 points for Tony Parker. Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Rose. He dishes it to Thornton to halt the run. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Leonard kicks to Gasol. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Leonard. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Good on the shot. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Now Mills. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Anthony. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Bayless's shot is off. Spurs leading by 8. The dish to Dedmon. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Screen by Lee. And here's O'Quinn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. There's the pick. The drive by Anthony. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. There's the feed to Ginobili. Screen by Lee. Inside. Kicks it to Dedmon. Shoots from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Feeds it to Bayless. Leonard brings the double team. Anthony drives in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ginobili against Thornton. Manu Ginobili on the wing. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's Miles with the rebound.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Bielitsa, he's checked in for New York. Here's Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mills for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Knicks trail by 8. And Thornton kicks to Bielitsa. To the wing on the left. New York moving the ball around. Here is Bayless, covered by Mills.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And stolen by Thornton. To the middle. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Thornton.
You know, they've scored several times already.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's Leonard, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Passes it to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Thornton. To the right side. There's a screen. Here's Bayless, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Spurs. In third, the Knicks.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
San Antonio making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he throws it down hard with... one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Kuzminskis, rebounded by the Spurs.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now Bayless. It's poked loose.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Jared Bayless. Porzingis is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Rose, and it's Kuzminskis in at the 3.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here is Bayless. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. and Tony Parker drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And that one's good, Anthony.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
San Antonio leading by 10. Simmons dishes to Parker. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Aldridge has got 8.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Green against Rose. Pass to Boomer. There's a good screen. New York moving the ball around. Green with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Aldridge, the pass to Simmons. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Bayless. Deflects the pass. Parker with no one around. And another basket for San Antonio.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. Boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for New York. There's a good screen. Outside Anthony. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter. San Antonio leading by 14. Gasol kicks to Aldridge. Anthony against Parker. Anthony drawing the double team. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Right side, Green. He kicks it to Aldridge. And the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Gasol wide open. He fires. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Rose kicks to Thornton. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The pass to Anthony. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Now here's Thornton. He's got 5. Porzingis passes to Thornton. Drills the three-pointer. Thornton's got 8 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
To the paint. Aldridge kicks to Green. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. Gasol dishes to Parker. Rose with some nice D. Knicks trail by 15. The drive by Anthony. Got it from 16 feet. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Parker outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now here's Rose. Anthony in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Thornton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Left side Rose. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
They get it again. Dedmon. It's deflected. And here is Thornton. 8 points for him. Rose with the ball. Leonard picks him up, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. C.J. Miles comes in for Anthony.
C.J. Miles.
There's the screen. Rose, a screen on Aldridge. 4 on the clock. From the baseline. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Rose.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside Leonard. Stolen by Rose. And now the Knicks on the break. Thornton no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here is Rose. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And it's Rose penetrating. In transition, here come the Spurs. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
San Antonio making a switch here. Lee's checked in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening. To get really ugly.
Knicks trail by 14. Here is Bayless. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. They shoot again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 12. It's Ginobili outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Kuzminskis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Bayless the pass to Kuzminskis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Now, here's O'Quinn. Pass to Kuzminskas. Got a piece of it. And Simmons kicks to Ginobili. Here's Miles. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Ginobili. For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Boomer, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Second free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Mills. Mills has got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 17. Now the dish to O'Quinn. He feeds it to Miles. Mills with the steal. Pushing it up. No good from Ginobili.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Bayless.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
Picked by Lee. Now Mills. Launches it. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so we conclude the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and a stellar first half for Tony Parker. He had 12 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you...
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a game for Tony Parker. 12 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
The defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Pau Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Knicks trail by 15. Outside Rose to the wing on the left. On the wing, Thornton wants to get it to Rose and does. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got 8 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The feed to Aldridge. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. Green leading the charge. Parker's shot is off. Knicks trail by 16. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You look at what Thornton has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And Thornton drops 2. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Gasol. On the wing, Green. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. They get a hand on it. Green against Rose. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
New York calls timeout. Here's Rose. He's got 8. Pass to Boomer. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Aldridge drives in. The layup missed. Knicks trail by 12. Thornton dishes to Rose. He's looking for Thornton and finds it. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Thornton's got 12 in the game.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here's Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thornton passes to Rose. Here's Porzingis. Aldridge is covering. Rose against Aldridge. Rose attacking. 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Porzingis.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Gasol tried to bank it in, but he misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Spurs leading by 8. A shot by Parker. Here's Gasol. Kicks it out to Leonard. The 19-footer is on the money.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Knicks trail by 10. They set the screen. Kicks to Anthony. To the inside. And there's the 3-second violation.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Carmelo Anthony. 13th in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, you know, one of the most dangerous scorers in the league. He's already come up big in some key games this year.
It's tipped, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. He dishes it to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 17 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Rose against Green. Pass to Porzingis. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Rose against Parker. Goes up at the stripe. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
It's Bielitsa, and he banks in the layup. Bielitsa's got his first points of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1, the Spurs.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
Nobody near Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 11. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Last time they met in New York.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bayless comes in for Marcus Thornton. Here's Anthony. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like body blows in boxing, starting to take it to him. Great effort.
Here's Mills, kicks it to Dedmon, and he goes in for the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Knicks trail by 11. Rose with the ball. 10 points for him. Excellent use of the screen that time. 21 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And New York making a change here. Miles is checked in. Now here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Here's Bayless. 3-pointer. And it's Anthony again missing.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And here's Miles outside. That drops. Miles has got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Feeds it to Ginobili. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And New York making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Knicks. Number 16.
New York moving it around. Here's O'Quinn, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And Mills kicks to Dedmon. Dishes to Mills. The pass to Simmons. And he bangs it home with one hand.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Bayless the pass to Kuzminskis. That's tipped. O'Quinn dishes to Miles. And O'Quinn kicks to Bayless. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Lets it fly. That one wide left.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the basket by Ginobili.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
O'Quinn in the post. Spurs leading by 12. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. Here is Bayless, covered by Mills. Out to the wing. Here's Kuzminskis. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Ginobili up top. Launches it. What a shot!
They got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That three has them fired up.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Knicks trail by 12, and New York looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Anthony, and it's Boomer, then it's Thornton, and it's Rose in at the 1 spot. And so it's San Antonio with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Passes it to Aldridge. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Can't connect from short range. Spurs leading by 12. A three from Leonard. They get it back. Aldridge. Green kicks to Parker. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Knicks trail by 15. Out to Anthony. Baseline J on the way. No good off the front iron. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. No luck.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Aldridge with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Back to Aldridge. From deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Rose against Parker. And here's Rose. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Some good play from Rose in this one. 12 points and 9 assists.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his third foul of the game. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Pau Gasol.
Dwayne Dedmon.
Thornton passes to Porzingis. He kicks to Rose. Pass to Porzingis. The dish to Carmelo. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And it's blocked. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
There's the pick. Now the pass to Boomer. To the wing on the left. Rose attacking. Misses from close range. Spurs leading by 14. And there's the feed to Aldridge. Back to Green. Here's Parker. The shot is off. Nice D from Rose. The Knicks have gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. Lets it go from 14. And it's in off the backboard. 23 points for Carmelo Anthony. The Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Parker dishes to Dedmon. San Antonio again missing. Knicks trail by 12. The open shot, Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Aldridge. San Antonio again missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's a screen. Leonard against Rose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Parker kicks to Green. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
6 on the shot clock. Rose against Green. And the basket by Rose.
That was a textbook shot from Rose and pretty to boot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
Anthony kicks to Rose. And the rejection by Leonard. Time now for an injury report. And now Doris Burke with this update on Pau Gasol. Take it away, Doris.
Kevin, I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He said that he twisted his ankle and it's swelling up on him. If he misses a large number of games, you have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard, no luck.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Thornton kicks to Rose. Pass to Boomer. The 15-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs leading by 6. A three from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Porzingis. Aldridge is covering. Another shot.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Thornton passes to Rose. He feeds it to Carmelo. Thornton dishes to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Anthony's got 18 points now here in the second half. Parker kicks to Leonard. Aldridge, the pass to Leonard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a night so far for Leonard. He has 17 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol has checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Ginobili in for Green. And the Knicks with possession here. 6-point game. Down low. Porzingis can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. New York calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's New York with it, trailing here by 8. Here's Boomer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rose against Parker. Aldridge kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Leonard. Misses in close.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Anthony down low. He's covered by Leonard. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Anthony with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Thornton. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Puts it up from 15. The offensive rebound. Dedmon makes it off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Rose goes in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Big